rumors swirling around about sea lice in our waters. Have you heard them? People on social media say they're getting tiny, itchy bites while swimming. Here to clear up all the confusion, Chris Witherspoon with the Virginia Aquarium. Thank you for being here, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's first talk about these sea lice. Really, that's not what we're talking about, right? What is this?
It's a name that gets thrown around,
Okay.
talking really about the larval form called a megalops of a blue crab,
Okay.
or maybe what people call sand fleas or beach fleas, which is another sort of little critter called an amphipod that can sort of give you skin irritations. But in the water, it would be the blue crab larvae.
Okay.
They're big enough that they have little pinchers that they start pulling on your hairs and skin and cause a rash. But there have been some folks who have thought it's jellyfish because sometimes it'll have a stinging sensation. But we have had an ODU professor has looked at what someone who had been at the beach had sent and identified as a megalops. And we also had one of our staff members who happened to be down at Sandbridge when a lot of this was going on.
Okay.
What I have in front of me is just a collection of various plankton, of which the megalops would be part of that. Unfortunately, I didn't get many particularly of those, but there's the larval form before that that's in here, so you could have another batch of the megalops showing up.
Gotcha, a lot going on in there. So aside from the nips, is this good news for people who like blue crab? I mean, that's essentially what it is, right?
Yes, so two things. One is seeing all this means this is a healthy ecosystem, having all this plankton. So
Gotcha.
What's healthy for them is good for us in terms of swimming in the water. If you didn't see anything out there, that would not be a good thing. And if you're a crab lover like I am, then you want to see a lot of the megalops because that's ensuring down the road that we have plenty of blue crabs. You think a female produces from 700,000 to 2 million eggs, but only one out of about every 500,000 will ever make it to a crab big enough to eat.
Okay.
So it's important to have all those megalops coming up the coast and maybe sometimes being a little irritating to us.
Gotcha. So are sea lice a thing? Are they ever in our waters? Or is that just...
Sea
is that
lice,
what they think that people think this is?
Well, it's sort of a, what do you say, a colloquial word. It's
Gotcha.
something somebody has kind of named it.
Okay.
But they've been around forever. But that same name is used for some other things, which is what has caused confusion, I think, for folks.
Sure, okay.
But it is around here. It's really the blue crab larvae that people refer to as sea lice, and they're just irritating because they'll pinch you if they get inside your bathing suit.
Sand fleas, you mentioned that too.
It's up on the beach. They're little. It kind of looks like a little shrimp, but it's up on the dry sand.
Gotcha. Okay, completely different. All right, thank you for clearing up some of the confusion,
Oh, well,
Chris.
hopefully I helped.
Appreciate it. All right, Janet.